Welcome to the new Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection Underground Storage Tank Data Management System. This short presentation will demonstrate how you can create a user account in the UST system, and it will introduce you to your dashboard. Having a user account allows you to update your facility registration, complete a compliance certification, and perform a third-party inspection, all through our online data management system. Having a user account is important if you're an owner or an operator of an underground storage tank facility, or if you work for a UST facility and would be expected to prepare and maintain registration information, or finally if you're a third-party inspector. Members of the general public do not need to have a user account and do not need to log into the system in order to view information about underground storage tanks in Massachusetts. On the home screen, click on the blue button at the bottom of the login box, and this will bring up a screen where you can create your user account. If you already have a login account, simply click on the Login button. This is the first of a three-part page used to set up your account. The fields you need to complete are on the left, and some help text is provided on the right. You must complete the information noted with the red asterisks. This includes a valid email address. You're also asked to create a password. The password you create must be at least 8 characters and must contain at least one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, at least one number, and at least one special character, such as a pound symbol, a percentage symbol, a $sign, or an exclamation point. You will need to enter your password twice to proceed. You have the option to provide mailing address information. This is not mandatory, as we will use the email address you provided as our primary means of communicating. If you scroll down to the bottom of the screen, you will see the terms of use. You have the option of printing the agreement or reading it on the screen. You must click on the checkbox to indicate you have read the agreement before you can submit your application for a user account. After you've indicated that you've read the terms of use, click on the Submit button below to continue. You also have the option to cancel your request for a user account. If you do so, none of the information you have entered will be saved. When you click Submit, the system will send you an email with a link. You must open the email and click on the link to continue the process. This is a required validation step. Clicking on the link will return you to the login screen. Enter your email address as your login ID and your recently set up password to log in. Please note, if you ever need to reset your password, click on the blue password request below. A screen will appear with 5 challenge questions. Challenge questions are used to protect you and your account from being used in a fraudulent manner. If you are a signatory for a facility, you will be asked one of your challenge questions as part of the form submittal process. You would also be asked a challenge question should you reset your password. As you can see from the note at the top of the page, be mindful of spaces and punctuation used in your challenge question answer. The challenge question screen allows you to choose and answer 5 questions. Click on the arrow to the right of the question box to see the options available for questions. To select a question, scroll down and click on the question you wish to include. Then type the answer in the box below. Once you have completed the 5 challenge questions, click on the Submit button. You will now be presented with your user dashboard. As you've just created an account, your dashboard will have limited content. We will show you how to build content on your dashboard in a future presentation. For now, let's just spend a few minutes getting acquainted with the various buttons and links available on your dashboard. Starting with the green toolbar at the top from the left to right, the user dashboard links will always bring you back to this page. It's how you'll get back to the dashboard from any other screen in the system. To the right of that is a link to the search function. When you click on Search, a menu drops down. You can pick what you want to search for and, in case of facility search, how you want to do your search, by map or by list. Continuing to the right, you will see a white box with a facility ID or name. This is a quick navigation tool. If you know the UST ID for a specific facility, you simply need to enter that ID here and the system will take you to the facility page for that facility. Above the green toolbar is a black toolbar. The green and black toolbars will be available to you on every screen. The black toolbar has 5 links. From left to right, we start with the Home button. The Home button takes you to a home page. If you're already logged in, you will not see another login button. The next button is labeled About. The About page gives you a general description of what the UST Data Management System is and what functions it provides. The Help button will take you to the Help page, where we provide some tools to assist you. Included here is a link to the user guide, a quick guide that gives you instruction to perform specific tasks, a data management guide, and a worksheet to help the user collect information they need to have to complete the registration. Note the Log Out button to the right of that. This is how you would exit the system. And finally, all the way to the right, you'll find a link to the UST program. This button will take you to MassDEP's internet website for the program, where you will find additional information about USTs, including regulations, policies, and guidance. Going to the UST web page takes you out of the data management system. Use the back button to return to the data management system. Back to the user dashboard. The column on the right starts with user information. This shows you the information in your current registration. By clicking on the little box on the right of your name, you will open up a user profile page, which allows you to update your user information, change your password, or update your challenge questions. Below the user information is the Actions section. If you're going to be a signatory for a facility or entity, you need to click the Request Signatory Rights button. This presents the page that describes how to become an electronic signatory. Follow the instructions on this screen and mail the required documentation to MassDEP as directed, and MassDEP will authorize you as an electronic signatory. The second action on your user dashboard is to register your TPI certification. To be clear, this is a request to be recognized as a TPI in the UST Data Management System. If you are currently a certified TPI, you need to click this button and enter your TPI number. If you do not have a TPI number, please visit mass.gov for instructions on how to become a certified TPI. Once issued a number, return to this page and enter the number. By entering your number, you'll be registered in the system as a TPI. This concludes our instruction on how to become a user in the new MassDEP Underground Storage Tank Data Management System. Additional written guidance is available through the Help link found in the black toolbar at the top right side of the main page, or by contacting the Underground Storage Tank Program Help System by calling 617-556-1035 extension 2, or by sending an email to dep.ust@state.ma.us. This video has been prepared by the MassDEP Underground Storage Tank Program team. Thank you.